All right. All right. Three, two, one. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Mary Davis Show. After a long time, we took a break for a bit, but we're back. We're going to be going over what happened in West Bombers and then what's happened in TVPL since we've last recorded. So we're going to go over the past couple seasons. So for TVPL, I think we stopped around like season 6. And the season, what was the season 6 World Series winner? That was the
I think the season ended like halfway
Yeah,
through, did it not?
we didn't finish that one. Season 7, the Penguins won the World Series after a great comeback against the Magic. After the Magic had a really good season and was supposed to sweep. Season 8, the league kind of fell off again. We finished that season. The Penguins won again. They were a really stacked team, but no one really played towards the playoffs. It kind of ended very badly. And then season 9, uh, the Roses won. Oh shit! The Roses were led by Joey Friel. He was like newer back then. No one really knew him. Uh, y'all probably never even seen him. He wasn't even around during the last time we recorded. And
His
then now
phasers
we're in
are
season 10. You said what? Well, yeah, they
his
know
phasers
Pedro
are
the Fart.
worse.
They do know him, but now he actually plays. And then for West Bombers, we ended around the last, I think, season 5, and we are in season 8 right now. So season
Yeah.
5, the Yankees won. They first time a team other than the Cows won. That was a really good season. Season 6, the Fans won. Uh, that was also another great season. Daniel was a manager. He did really good managing. He was also insane. And then season 7, the Fans won. They were 1-6 going into the playoffs. They won one regular season game. Their manager quit on them about last game of the season. So they went to play the Robins in the playoffs first round, and we lost. I mean, they won, but
You
the
should not
Robins
have
lost.
won that, bro. That's so
I,
stupid.
we won though. The Robins didn't have enough
You guys hit
people, so we were
singles the whole
bunting.
game.
Yeah, we had a lot of singles, and then the World Series. I'm gonna break down the World Series. Game 1 is on the West Bombers YouTube. Oh no, game 1's on the West Bombers YouTube. The Fans won. Game 2, the Fans lost to the Cows on it was either like homer to win it, or if you get out, the game's over. So the Cows won right there. And then game 3, the the Fans were up 1, bottom of the last inning. They had no outs, so I came in because I didn't want my other players losing the game for us. Somehow I got 3 outs. We went into extra innings and we won that. It was one of the greatest games of all time. And then now we're just going to talk about how.
What the fuck?
Now we're going to talk about how TBPL
West Farm
West
is better.
started. All right, so Breezy, what are your thoughts on how TBPL is right now?
Um, I think it's pretty solid. We had a little bit of recent drama with Koba being banned, but everything is pretty much back to normal now. Koba's unbanned, and yeah, everything's going pretty good so far. The season is fun. Teams are pretty balanced. The Blowfish, I think they'll calm down eventually. I think they just got off to a really hot start, so I
Yeah,
think everything's
controversial
looking good.
trade just happened in TBPL. It was me, A-Dog, and Big Super traded for Damien and Jay, which Jay is one of the best hitters in the league right now. Damien is pretty good. He has his name. He knows like how to hit. He's just not hitting well right now. He's still doing pretty good. And then me, I'm doing average. Super, he's been good since last season. And then A-Dog started off strong, but the past 3 games, I think he has like 1 or 2 hits. He hasn't been doing good. So that trade just happened. And then Cams, how do you feel West Bombers is doing right now after multiple breaks, but they're
Well,
back now?
I think TVPO is shit. I think West
Oh,
Farmers is way better, honestly. Because, bro, the teams are so uneven. The Mustangs are like 1-7.
well,
Freaking
the
Blowfish are
Mustangs is
insane.
your fault.
Well, it's
Then
not.
who
It
owns
was
that team?
Ethan. It was Ethan's fault.
Yeah,
It's not my fault.
it's
And
the
then West
Mustangs
Farmers, all the
are
teams are
100.
balanced, complete balance. They're all even. Any team can beat the other team, without a doubt. It's just way better of a league. It's way more fun.
Yeah, West Bombers, we're going into the World Series. I think the first World Series game might be today or tomorrow. But the Foxes, the 4 seed,
Saturday.
made it, and then Tanuki's 4 seed made it, and then the Foxes 2 seed made it. With the number 1 seed getting upsetted once again, that's happened for the past 4 seasons, where the 4 seed went on to win the World Series. So do you think history is going to repeat itself, Cams?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we beat the best team by 20, and the Foxes are shit. We're gonna walk Jay every time and pitch to everyone else. And we have the Cy Young on the mound, Tanega. So we should be good.
All right, I'm gonna cut that. But anyways, uh, back to the TVPL camps. Why do you think that the Mustangs are not your fault when you drafted that team?
Because the
You
one
drafted
game it was my team. The one game we won easily, but then right as Ethan came, we haven't won since. Bro, our team is terrible now. He got rid of all our good players. He signed freaking EP Gunner, all the shit people. My team's
So
terrible now.
after the draft, you were projected to probably have one of the worst drafts ever in TVPL history. Um, what was the thought process before?
I mean, I haven't played since like season 5, so I don't really know who's good. I picked Damien and Peach. I know they're good. Apparently Damien's ass. I didn't even know that, and I forgot who else I drafted.
So you picked Peach first round, Damien second. You had the back to back, and then you picked Jake, which he's very inactive and he's not the
Bro,
greatest.
Jake
He's
was
pretty
hella
good when
good
he plays,
in the
but
season 3
he's
World Series.
inactive. And then you picked half AJ. Um, half AJ's like not the best. I'm not gonna lie. He's like he either has a really good game or he does terrible, but his pitching's pretty good though. And then let's see who you picked after that. You picked Ish and Tomby.
They're both good as fuck. I don't know why that's such a like a crazy. How is that crazy?
Ish hasn't played since season 7.
All right, I didn't know that. I just didn't know that.
Tomby hasn't played a full season since season 4, and besides that, he's played maybe at most 2 games a season.
I mean, I think I should have researched a little more, see who was good. I think I had the wrong picks there. Not gonna lie, but at least we won. So
Yeah, y'all do
just
have a
saying.
win. And y'all are finishing this. Y'all are going in the series against the Rose. I think y'all's
And yeah,
first
we
game
almost
is
beat the
today.
Roses with our
Oh
shitty
no,
ass
y'all
team
played y'all's
yesterday.
first game. Are y'all going in y'all's third or second game?
Second.
Second. That first game y'all actually played a close game. How do you think this next game's looking?
Oh, I think we're shitting on them for sure. I mean, we have Daniel finally coming back. The Joey's weird.
He's not
Yeah,
gonna
Daniel.
play.
Bro, yes
Yeah,
he is. Bro.
no,
He's
it's
gonna
not.
play, bro. He's gonna play. He's
The
gonna be there. He's gonna
Daniel
pitch. He's
Daniel
gonna shut
saying
down your
he's coming
team.
back is like the oldest trick in the book. That's like
Trust me, you're gonna see him there.
um,
And then we got
alright.
Evan, me, Mar. It's done, bro. Tom B. Tom B's coming too. You guys are screwed.
All right, and Breezy, how do you think this season for the Roses are going? I feel like y'all are like the least controversial team. Y'all have had like pretty much the same team. Y'all have made some good changes, but y'all's team been like the same. Y'all have had like for 2 seasons in a row. It's basically almost the same lineup. How do you feel about that?
I think we have a promising team. I think we're definitely like the second best team in the league as far as it goes right now. We played a good series against the Dreamers, who were supposedly the best team in the league.
Hitting wise,
It's
that's what
definitely the
I heard.
Blowfish.
Yeah, I
But
definitely do not
I
agree
think
with
it's the
that.
Blowfish. And
Um,
we started off cold for sure, but we picked it up.
And how do you feel about y'all's team chemistry? Like after losing DJ, who they said carried y'all, I think y'all's team would have been good without him. But how do you feel about him being a tough loss and then y'all having the same team with the same team chemistry for back-to-back seasons?
I mean, we're still enjoying it as a team. Like we still join parties and all that. There's nothing. We didn't really lose much with DJ. Sure, he was a great player, but I mean, he didn't really add much on the chemistry side with us. So,
Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have to go over? I think what's y'all's predictions for the 2 leagues? So World Series for the West Bombers right now, Foxes and Tanukis. What are y'all's predictions for that?
Anukis.
3-game series.
Well,
what are
I
your
think game one, Tanukis win by 40. Game two, Tanukis win by 40 again. Because the Foxes, bro, it doesn't matter. We're already going to win. I built my team for the playoffs, and I know what I'm doing, so I just know we're going to win.
and what do you think about West Bombers for right now? Like the World Series.
I think we're gonna win. I mean, we just beat the Cows pretty badly, and you know, I just want to say I went 4-8, not because I suck, but because I was lagging. So all
He
that
was
talk can
that.
stop.
Bullshit.
I'm
And
on
that
your
Cows,
team.
the
Yeah,
Cows
mine's about
had a
half basic.
pretty stacked lineup. They had MVP. They had an MVP, Big Super. They had an MVP runner-up Kobo. Then DJ. Who else do they have?
Best player of
Damien,
all time.
and then I think they only had four
Damien
that game.
Das. And Evan.
Oh,
Evan did
Evan.
terrible. He went like 0 for 3 and then he left.
Yeah, Ryder only gave up, I think, 8 runs
5.
to them. That's like 5 runs. That's one of the best pitching performance team like that I've ever seen. He brought back like the old TBPL slow ball where he just lobbed it and they couldn't hit it far with the old pro hitting. And for TBPL, how do you think this season's gonna end? Like at this
I
point,
think I think it's gonna have a pretty similar end to what we've seen. We're gonna have our two really good teams in the World Series. So
yeah. The one
maybe
thing
the Dreamers, Twisters, or whatever they're called now, maybe they can pull it out and put up a good fight. But so far, I think it's gonna be Blowfish, Roses in the
the
World
one thing I
Series.
do like about TBPL in season 4, Penguins Coyotes, that would have been the best World Series matchup, but they were in the same division, so they had to play in the NLCS, and then the ALCS was just easy. Like as soon as Coyotes got to the World Series, they just killed the Dingers. But the thing I do like about the 4 teams is it's by seeding, so the 2 best teams going in are probably going to play in the World Series, so it doesn't have to be like a NLCS is the best series. And Cams, what do you think about TBPL for right now?
Uh, I don't like TVPO. I think it's stupid because the skill gap. There's like 10 good players and everyone else is shit. But then West Bombers, everybody can be good. FaZe Rev just got ALCS MVP.
Yeah,
So
that
the league is
looks
more diverse and it's way better for new people trying to get into the game. So we're more welcoming.
yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for the episode 5. I think of the Mary Davis show. We're gonna try to make these more consistent, maybe like weekly after every season in the league. Make these like 10-minute videos, make them shorter. This one was longer, but yeah, we're gonna try to do this more consistently to keep y'all updated. If y'all aren't on the server, I'll put the servers in the link in the description if you want to join up and maybe start playing